Music? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, so example 1. Let's just look at this. This is a review of yesterday, which I don't mind at all. Hopefully this seems easy. So this is in what we call Vertex Form. Okay, the reason I say it's Vertex Form is because of the parentheses quantity squared, okay? So I know that my vertex is the opposite, right? It's got to be the opposite of the inside, -3, comma 5. So I'm going to just start right there. My vertex is at -3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thumbs up on that. Thumbs up on that. Okay, good. Now, it is going to be upside down. Because there's an invisible 1 here, I can do my 1, 1, 2, 4, but what I'd rather do is find first the Y-intercept. And that's where we let x equal 0. So if I let x equal 0, we'll have y equals a negative 0 plus 3 squared plus 5. Which is a negative 3 squared plus 5, which is a negative 9 plus 5, which is a negative 4. So I know my y-intercept is at -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So if I have 3 points, that's all I really need. I do know there's a line of symmetry, right? You guys agree? The line of symmetry goes right through the middle of the vertex. And my line of symmetry is at x equals -3. Okay, want me to slow down for a second? Yeah. Okay, I'll slow down for a second. So you got to be a little careful with the y-intercept. It's not at 5, is it? It's not 5. If it's in standard form, that works, but it's not in standard form. So the y-intercept is always where x is 0. So I plug 0 in, and I got -4 for the y-intercept. Okay. Now, I have a third point. The third point is right there, right? You guys, right there. Yeah, everybody agree? Third point's right there? Okay. Third point's right there. Now, here's a question. Yeah, go ahead.
What does vertex form look like with just variables and no numbers?
And I think that's in our journal, right? Yep. And that's in our journal somewhere. And you see the opposite, the negative means opposite, right? So that makes sense. Okay, now there's one last thing that I want to do on this problem. I'm supposed to find y-intercepts and x-intercepts. So I know my y-intercept is here at 0, -4, but my x-intercepts, so these points, is it really at -1?
No.
Is it really at -5?
No.
It's a guess, right? But we can find out exactly what they are because the y value is 0.
So let
Let y equals 0 and we'll solve. Now we do know we need 2 answers. Everybody agree? So we want x-intercepts. Let y equals 0. Thank you. So I'm going to go 0 equals my negative parentheses x plus 3 squared plus 5. Okay, so before I go any further, everybody agree there's two answers?
Yes.
Okay, so we need two answers. So let's solve for x. So to solve for x, I'm going to go minus 5, right? I'll have a negative 5 equals a negative parentheses x plus 3 squared. That was an easy first step. Everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Now what am I going to do next?
Do 2 of the x plus
I could do that, yes, but I'm not going to.
3. Replace.
There's an invisible 1 right here. Does that give you a hint?
Is there you?
Well, I can't because the squared. How about if I divide by negative 1? So I knew that was what you were going to say. So how about positive 5 equals parentheses x plus 3 squared? Okay? So when we solve, we're always undoing by doing the opposite. When we solve a problem, we're always doing the opposite, right? Like, so times, so plus 5 and minus 5. So what would be the opposite of this?
Square root.
Yeah, the opposite of the square would be a square root because they have square root. We cancel the square, right? So I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And now the square root of 5 is going to be a decimal.
Oh, big.
It's going to be a decimal. Square root of 5. It's about 2.2. Can we go with 2.2? So I'm going to go 2.2 equals x plus 3. But.
Minus 3? I thought we had to have 2 answers.
Yeah, we got to have two answers. Okay. Let's go into something easy. Square root of 9. What's square root of 9?
3.
Because 3 times 3 makes 9, right? What about negative 3? What's negative 3 times negative 3?
9.
So what about a negative 2.2?
Negative 3.
So when we do a square root from a square, there's always two answers, right? It's a positive answer. And because if you had just doing x, if you had x squared equals 9, wouldn't 3 work? And so we're going to have a plus or minus. So we take a square from the square root, it's plus or minus. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to go, okay, plus or minus 2.2. So now we do have two equations. I have two equations. I have a positive 2.2 equals x plus 3 and a negative 2.2 equals x plus 3. So to get two answers, I need two equations. To get two answers, I need two equations. I need two answers because I know there's 2 points, correct? All right, now let's solve. Minus 3, minus 3. One answer is a negative 0.8. Minus 3, minus 3. And the other answer is a negative 5.2. Okay, and I'll let you catch up.
Oh, wow. I stopped running for like 2 seconds.
Okay, so we got to right here. We got to right here. You guys are with me right here. I took the square root.
Yeah.
Two answers, right? Two answers. So square root of 5 is 2.2 and negative 2.2. So I have x plus 3 equals both of them, right? X plus 3 equals both of them. So 2.2 and a negative 2.2. And then I solve. I just solve. Okay, so then I got this equation. I got 2.2 equals x plus 3. Now I have a negative 2.2 equals x plus 3. And then I just solve for x, right? And I just go minus 3, minus 3.
Why is it 3 coming?
Right? Huh?
How come there's a negative 0.8 and then there's a negative 5.2?
Great question. So if I do the positive 2.2 minus 3, I get a negative 0.8. But if I do the negative 2.2 negative to negative, it makes a negative 5.2.
Oh, that's a decimal?
Yeah, that's right. So now let's check out our graph.
I thought that was common.
Let's check out our graph. So if I go back to our graph, here's our graph. All right, right about here. right about here is about negative 0.8, right? And right here is about a negative 5.2. We got two answers. We found the zeros.
It's like 5.3.
Huh?
5.3.
Oh, see, and that works also. Yeah, yeah, right. We rounded some. Nice job. That's exactly right. Okay. Okay. Now, increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing. So first of all, increasing. This is x equals negative 3, right? So increasing, decreasing. Actually, I need to do it this way. I'm sorry. Let me do increasing over here. Increasing. Who brought my white out? Decreasing. Increasing, decreasing. So where's the graph going? Uphill? That's easy. You can see it, right? You can see it. We read left to right when we always read left to right. So it's going uphill here, right? So it's going uphill when x is over here, or when x is less than negative 3. Okay, so all of this is the graph's going down, right? Or sorry, going up. It's going up. See how the graph's going up when it goes down, right? The graph goes up, so it's increasing to here. And the graph is decreasing here. So we're going to say increasing, going up, from x is less than negative 3. And decreasing is going downhill where x is greater than negative 3, okay? Some kids like to say this, I don't care, negative infinity to negative 3. Some kids like this, negative 3 to infinity.
Is there any other way to write the infinity? Or is that like the only way
That's,
to write?
yeah, sideways 8, yeah. Okay, now, last but not least, domain and range. That's easy, right? What's my domain?
All real numbers.
Yep, it is, because it's 4 right. So domain is all real numbers, I agree.
Not right now.
You like it better?
X equals all real numbers. I like the cursive R. Range?
Y is or equal to no. I mean negative 5.
What's the highest value? What's the highest value? Yeah, 5 and then it goes down. You guys agree? All right. Aren't you glad we're doing the second day of this? Okay, let's turn the page.
Can you make this the homework and then?
Yeah.
I can make this the homework. You guys want to just finish this up? All right, this could be the homework. That's fine. Let me stop there.
Yeah.
Okay.